Hello, 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 hello. Let's get this show on the road. Let's play some Resident Evil Remake. Man, I love that song. Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope we're all having a wonderful Monday. It is Monday, right? That's the day. It's Monday. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. My Monday has been brief. I was sleeping most of the day. But now we're going to play a video game. You're busy? Oh no, that's too bad. That's too bad. What the heck? This isn't Outbreak Biohazard? Why would I play Resident Evil Outbreak? Why would I play that? That doesn't sound like a fun time. No, instead we're playing Resident Evil. And I'm gonna have to say the name of the game that way every single time, because that's the way you say the name of the game. Because then you can play with friends. Yeah, if only I had friends. If only I had friends. Okay, so here's the way this is gonna work. I am not completing this entire game in one go. Because it's a pretty long game with puzzles. And I haven't played it in 7 years, I think. I think 7 years ago was the last time I played Resident Evil Remake. Which makes me feel very old. Right? Now this can be a very short game if you know what you're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing because it's been a very long time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stream this without saving until I die. And when I die, depending on how long we've been streaming, we either swap to the other character and then do the same thing, or just stop streaming. Like if I die within a half hour, we'll swap to Chris. If I die, 2 hours in, we'll just end. A new costume has been unlocked. Yippee. Oh, that is an ugly-ass costume. What is going on there, Chris? What is going on? Oh, and then there's the RE5 costume. Chris, this is just... I mean, I guess this game is early 2000s.
I can't believe you've done this.
Brother How just resubscribed. You're lucky I forgot yesterday. Ha! My plan worked. My plan of do nothing and say nothing. So that How has to resub when I'm live. Thanks, How. I appreciate it. And then Jill has, oh my lord, what is this outfit? That's awful. And then, yeah, she also has the RE5 outfit, which looks nice, but the original hat is just too nice to pass up. So yeah, I'm going to be playing through the game as Jill, without saving. If and when I die, the stream ends. Unless I die very quickly, in which case we'll swap over to Chris and
Alpha
do
team
the
is
same
flying
thing.
around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon
That seems
City,
very loud.
where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo
Oh,
team,
oh,
who
nope,
disappeared
can't
during
tab
the
out.
middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members.
Okay, this is out of sync now,
And
the
it
audio.
turned into a
Awesome.
nightmare.
I tested all this stuff before stream and it was fine. It must not have saved the audio options I had. So I just won't talk very much during these cutscenes since it will be hard to hear me.
Come on! Hey! Brad! Where the hell's he going? Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Okay. Hopefully the rest of the audio isn't out of sync. Enter the survival horror. Ooh, spooky.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
Okay, it seems like it's in sync. It must have just been out of sync because I tapped out to fix the audio.
What is this place? Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Oh, we just
Jill,
with us a
no.
minute ago.
You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her.
You got it, boss.
Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
I've always loved how you get the special door animation there, despite the fact that it's wrong.
A dining
And they don't open both doors like that. Okay, this should be... Okay, there we go. Okay. So I have to fix the audio real quick, because of course it didn't save. I'm going to turn that down ever so slightly, and turn that down ever so slightly. And we should be good. Okay. Everything should be honky-dory now. I can actually talk. Now that the game won't be interrupting me. So, this is Resident Evil Remake. It's one of my favorite horror games ever. And it's among my favorite games ever, period. It's just a really fun, really spooky, very funny time. Right? And its system for saving is very old school. You pick up these ink ribbons, and then you go to a save point, which is a typewriter, and that's how you save. You use an ink ribbon. However, saving is for chumps. Oh my lord. Bing Fang just gifted 12 months of Tier 1 sub to Pilot. Thank you so much, Bing Fang, but please stop doing that. Dang it. But yeah, we're gonna be avoiding saving because saving is for chumps. And I'm not a chump. This is also the best representation of tank
I think you'd better
controls
take a
in a
look at
video
this.
game ever.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
What if I don't like Chris? What if I do hope it is Chris's blood? I mean, and there's also just not a body here, so he's probably fine, right? Anyway, I was going to say, this is the best example of why tank controls need to exist and why they are good in some games, because in this game, as you can see, the camera moves around a lot. The hell is this? Watch streak reached. Oh, is that a thing on Twitch now? You can get a streak for watching it, get extra points for watching multiple streams in a row. But yeah, the camera moves around a lot in this game, and so having, quote unquote, if you go to the controls, go to, if you have the alternate controls on, it can be, oh, did it not save? If you have the alternate controls on, the, son of a bitch. Bing Fang redeem provide cat picture of Mr. Street Brand. If you have these controls on, it makes you move weirdly when the camera suddenly changes directions. But yes, I guess I'll provide a cat picture for you. It's, you know, you got all those extra points for watching 3 streams in a row. You deserve it. Why is your chat broken? How is your chat broken? What's it doing? All of your stuff is showing up properly for me. Let's see, what picture is this? Yes, we'll do this picture. It's a beautiful picture of a cat. It wasn't letting you see any of your own messages. That's really weird. Here is your picture of the cat. This is Jet interrupting me as I am trying to build some gunpla. As you can see, he is laying on top of my mat and inquiring for why he is not getting all the attention in the world. He is beautiful and deserves attention, but sometimes he's a little needy. Especially when he sees that I am intricately working on something. But yes, he interrupted me. I had to pet him for about 45 minutes. And then, you know, I could go back to my business. Much like we are getting back to our business, the video game. But yeah, the alternate controls they're really good for when the camera is staying in one specific angle, or it moves from one angle that is similar to the next angle, but when it's moved from one angle to a really, really different angle, you'll see yourself, like, keep walking in this direction, and then, oop, you're walking in this direction now. You turn around. You'll often get yourself in a situation where, like, between screens, you'll just keep running back and forth between screens. So that's one of the reasons why you want to use the original controls. The other reason is because tank controls are good. And tank controls are wonderful. And they add to the ambiance of the game. Anyway, I feel like I'm wasting time. This could be a really short stream, if I'm honest. It's the Pokemon problem of just keep walking back to the same door over and over. Yes. Man, that does happen in older Pokemon games, doesn't it? It's locked from the other side. How terrible. But the tank controls are, if you're, you know, not used to using them, like I haven't in a while, something to get used to, right? That's okay. Because once you get used to them, they are superior for a game like this. You earned a hype chest. Open to see your rewards. No, I think I'm fine. Oh. Is there... I'm trying to remember if there is a way to quickly turn around in this. Let me just go to controls. Controls! You have aim, attack, defensive item, map, status, reload, run, examine. Okay, yes, there is a turn 180 degrees. It's clicking the control stick, but that's not working. Oh, it's X. And okay. Okay, it's X. I don't know why it says in the control scheme that it's not X. It says it's clicking the control stick. But it's actually X and hold the opposite direction, so you can do this, which is very nice, very convenient. Anyway, let's go get spooked by a zombie, because I'm pretty sure there's a zombie right around this corner. Come here, Mr. Zambi. I know you're having a nice, delicious, fresh-caught human meat, but I need you to come here. Sir, do you want to cooperate? Oh, you bastard. I've already taken a hit. This playthrough's gonna go so poorly. Oop. Did you die? Please and thank you. Awesome. I'm already... Nope, wrong button. I'm already in the orange health. Corpse of your comrade Kenneth. Looks like he's holding something. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Oh, Kenneth, what did you have on you? Is there anything on this table? No? Okay. Should probably go see Barry, but you know what? Whatever. Oh, gotta report back to Wesker. I don't like Wesker. Fuck Wesker.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Oh, there's another one?
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing.
Well, no, it was killed by the other one. Because this one is a different one, because... Okay. Ooh. That looks fancy. Let's yoink it. Examine an item. From the status screen, select an item and then select examine. The details of the item will be displayed. Well, don't mind if I do. A fancy little, like, shield crest. It's galled all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. That must mean that it goes in someplace. I'm sure Wesker's back here waiting for us, right? Nope. Okay.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Wesker, are you over here? No? Are you under the banister here, Wesker? Wesker, are you playing hide and seek with me? Look at that fancy painting. Wesker, are you upstairs? Hello? Wesker? Wherever could you have gone? Well, I guess we gotta tell Barry he's not up here.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing.
Also,
What's
Barry,
going
why
on
were you
around
just standing
here?
around doing
I can't
nothing?
figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
That sounds like
Okay,
a terrible
then.
idea.
I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
You'd make better use of it because you're a girl or young
Thanks.
or
I may need it.
something.
Listen, if something happens,
If you have the
meet up in this
lockpick, you
hall.
probably know how to use it, right?
Got
Why
it.
are you giving
Okay.
it to me randomly? But whatever. Thanks. Appreciate it. I love picking some locks. My favorite thing to do in Skyrim Oblivion. pick locks all the time. That's a fancy looking statue with something in it that we can't grab right now. Let's go in this door. It's locked. Emblem of a sword is carved into the lock. Well, I'm sure that's irrelevant. Oh, Jill, don't do that. I want to push the thing, Jill. So get down. Thank you. Because you have more nimble fingers. Were you saying Barry's lost his dexterity with his age? I think he's only like 40 in this. There's a spooky monster around here. If any spooky monsters show up, I'd appreciate it if you just left me alone for now. Will I take the dagger? Of course I will. Using defensive items, such as daggers, will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the defensive item menu. If your defensive item mode is set to manual in the control settings, you must press left bumper to use the defensive item. Okay, I currently have a dagger equipped. You can also apparently get a taser, which is neat. Oh no. That guy's kind of tall. I'm using left bumper because I can't really take another hit. I also don't have much ammo, so... See you later, bozo. Give me a defensive item, immediately take it away. Now that's the sort of door that I love. Okay, what about this door? What's in here? It's locked. An emblem of a helmet is carved into the lock. Man, these people really love doors with emblems on them. The atmosphere of this game is unmatched. New games are neat, but they just cannot match the sheer atmosphere of a game like this. You know? Resident Evil 2 Remake, for example, I think it's a decent game, but this game and all of the Resident Evil games with fixed cameras are I just so vastly prefer them. Also, where the hell did Barry go? Barry? Barry, where'd you go? You were supposed to be in that room over there. What the hell? Ooh, okay, that's what we need right there. We need some drugs. Will you take the green herb? Yes, I will. I'll take this one too. And then I'll eat it. Oh, I'm still in caution. I need the other one too, jeez. Now I'm fine. I'm sure the zombie on the floor is just gonna leave me alone. It'll be fine. Salad. Marijuana. I love to just eat marijuana. Okay, I'm sure this zombie on the floor is just gonna leave me alone too, right? And that's why they put a salad next to it. I don't know about y'all, but eating salad does not restore my health. Eating salad makes me sad. I had a really fancy lunch yesterday with a coworker who wanted to take me out after our very long couple of weeks of work, right? There's an inscription on the shield. Death is only the beginning. But I had a really fancy lunch yesterday, and part of the lunch was like a Brussels sprout salad, right? And it wasn't terrible, but I was also just like, man, Why would I willingly choose? Why would I willingly choose to eat this over, like, just, I don't know, eating some carrots or something? Okay, there's an inscription on this shield that says death is everything. And there's a very precariously placed key here. We're going to ignore the key for now because, I mean, it's pretty clear what's going on. What's going on there? It's locked. An emblem of a helmet is carved into the lock. Oh no. Guess I should pick up the key. Will you take the mansion key? Yes, I will. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I'm dead. Oh no. So I wanted to show that off because, well, because that's not, we're not counting that as like a natural death though. We turned into jelly there. Okay, so we can start again and just skip all the cutscenes and it'll take like 2 seconds to get back to where we were. Ancient key, what about ancient P? Please stop. This is not that kind of stream. I just wanted to hear that moan. I wouldn't say that, but okay. I don't know, something about that death. It's just comical to me. Okay. Barry's gonna talk about blood. And then we're gonna go over here. And I guess we're not gonna waste the bullets this time because we don't need to waste the bullets this time. We know that if we just run over here, Barry will take care of it for us. Barry, it's a monster. Shoot the monster, Barry. Thank you. And we're gonna go ahead and yoink this off the wall here. Go back to the main room. Ignore that ominous banging again. It's not a big deal, who cares? Skip the cutscene, go upstairs, come back downstairs. Barry will be like, where's Wesker? And we'll be like, I don't know. And then just like that, we'll be exactly where we were before. Am I doing a permadeath mode? No, I've decided to do a little bit of it since I am not doing a full playthrough of this game, right? I am just going to like do a little challenge where when I die, I'm going to swap to the other character. I'm going to go until I die, like naturally die from like an enemy or whatever, right? And then I'll swap over to Chris, do the same thing, and then that will be the stream. Did we ever examine the statue? What does the statue say? Woman drawing water. Oh, yeah, okay, we did examine it. Deadlock in an hour then? Well, I'm hoping the stream goes on a little bit longer than that, but yeah, probably. Okay, now we grab this dagger. We get spooked by the zombie. And then we're gonna try to juke it. Yep, we juked it this time. Cool. Let's see. Were there any other doors we could have gone in instead? What about upstairs? I know Barry said to stay downstairs, but then he disappeared. It's locked. An emblem of a sword. Oop. It's locked. An emblem of armor. So many different emblems. And here, it's locked from the other side. What about up here? This is just the upper part of the room that Barry did, right? Yep. The one with the clock that is ticking, ticking, ticking. Ooh, look, a free knife. Now we have 2 daggers. Ooh, look at that pretty jewel. I want that. Okay, well, no, turn around. Go this way, and push it. Oh, Bill, please, please. Thank you, cooperate. There we go. Destruction of property, because there's a shiny jewel that I can't quite reach. You'll love to see it. And then, there's a door over here, right? Let's go through the door. Let's go through, oh, there's 2 doors. Let me guess, this one's locked. An emblem of a sword. And then this one's locked from the other side. Yeah, okay. So, you know, now's a good time to talk about my, opinion on the Resident Evil series, right? Resident Evil as a series is one that is, it's near and dear to my heart, but for reasons that are different than a lot of people, right? I have not played that many Resident Evil games, right? I have played this remake. I have played 2. I've played the 2 remake. I have played 4. And I think that's it. No, maybe there's one other spin-off I've played a little bit of, right? I have not played that many Resident Evil games. But I have watched a lot of other people play a lot of Resident Evil games. And as time has gone on, there have been a few things that just bug the hell out of me about this series. For starters, the number one thing about this series that bugs me. Also, let's examine this. It's a pretty blue gem. A very shiny gem. The number one thing that bugs me about this series, and it was noticeable when I was looking at the costumes in the main menu, where I started this playthrough, is that, man, they really just redesign the characters every single time a new game comes out. And not like, oh, they've got a new haircut, they've got a new clothing, but literally, oh, this is a totally different person. They have different bone structure, they have different eye color, they have different hair color. Everything about this person is different. Right? That's something that bugs the shit out of me, because I really like the design of this character here, Jill. And I really like the design of some of the other characters from the other Resident Evil games, like Leon. Right? But every single time you see Jill or Leon, they look like an entirely different person. And that bugs the shit out of me. Like, to no end. Uh-oh. There's a Zambo. It's one thing. Oh, yeah. I was getting close so that I could shoot him while he's on the ground, but he got the better of me. It's one thing to change the design of characters over time, but They don't just change the design, they just change the character. Damn it, I was coming to shoot him, to get closer to him and shoot him, or to stab him, and then he just does that shit to me. Oh look, there's an elevator. Doesn't look like you can access it from this floor. That's so sad. Oh well. And then this is still locked. It's locked. An emblem of a sword. I've got a knife. Can I just use that? Just stab that in there. Right. And another thing that this series, about this series that has greatly bothered me and has gotten only worse with time, is that this series really doesn't know what it wants to be. Right? Resident Evil 1 is a very... Resident Evil 1 and 2 are both survival horror games with an emphasis on the survival part more than the horror part. Because they're often very goofy, they have silly dialogue, right? There's a lot of funny stuff going on in these games, but they are serious emphasis on the survival part of the survival horror genre, right? Even though they have great atmosphere. Lorelei just redeemed water to the plant, so please remember, everyone hydrate. I've got a big old jug of water with me today. Right, so the first few games are very survival horror, and then Resident Evil 4 comes out, and it's very action-y, right? A lot less horror, a lot more action, a lot less, like... a lot less worrying about, you know, what's in your inventory, and how am I going to have enough bullets to beat this boss? And more worrying about, like, oh, do I have the reactions for this... QTE that's coming up. I have to use both of these again because I got bit one single time. Right? And then Resident Evil 5 leans even more into the action, and Resident Evil 6 leans even more into the action side of things. Right? And then Resident Evil 7 is like, actually, we want to be horror again. Right? So the identity... Ooh, there's ammo there. The identity of these games over time, like, just changes on a whim, you know? So that's something that's always bothered me about these games. And it's fine for games to change over time, but it really just feels like when one of these games doesn't do that well, for example, Resident Evil 5 not meeting Capcom's projections, right? They just immediately pivot and go, well, time to totally change everything about this franchise. Because, we feel like it, you know? Oh, there's another one of you. We're gonna reload. So I guess what I'm trying to say is what bothers me about this series is that it doesn't have... They don't have a clue what they want this series to be. They just want it to be something that sells. Will I take the golden arrow? Yeah, why not? Oh look, there's ammo on the ground. What I would say, if I was stupid... There's a zombie there. And I knew he was there, because I could hear him. Yeah, you think I'm gonna fall for that trick twice? Okay, we have 7 bullets, which means if we grab this up here, we'll have... Okay. Just over 20. Just over 20 bullets to our name. Let's look at this golden arrow. Let's examine it. Interesting. The arrowhead looks like it'd be removed. Wow. And now we've got an arrowhead. A fancy-ass arrowhead. The arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Well, I think it's pretty. You don't really need to insult it like that. Call it poor man's emerald. This is locked from the other side. Okay. I unlocked it. What the fuck did I unlock it with? I don't know. Maybe I just clicked it because it's the other side that was locked? Yes, it was. An emblem. Scald all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. Okay. But there was another way to go in here, so let's go that other way. Back up to where we were before. This is the door, it's locked. Yep. Are you all ready? I don't know if y'all are ready for this. Oh, never mind. Lorelei has a 3-stream shriek. Wow. Congrats, Lorelei. That's, you know, that much closer to making me drink water again. Okay, so I actually don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. I think. Therefore I am. If I pick up that key, I can just put it right back in. Or I can examine it and then put it right back in. So let's try that. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. Yeah, I'll take the master key, why not? Yeah, okay, so I can in fact just put that back. Okay, so that one says death is only the beginning. This one says death is the true essence of bliss. Well, that's a bit fucked. And then this one says death is everything. Very, very bleak. And very much something I disagree with, but you know. Death is the end, folks. I hate to say it. Or the beginning of the end, or whatever. But, you know. Depending on what you believe, it is at least the end on Earth. Hey, you're gonna get back up? No? I feel like there is definitely something I'm missing. I thought I was going to feel much more, familiar with this game than I am, but then I looked at my last play session on Steam right before I started this stream, and it said 7 years ago, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Okay, was there anything else up here? Pretty sure there was not. Stained glass window. The pattern in the center resembles a woman. I don't really see that, but okay. Man. Maybe I will do a full playthrough of this. Because this is just such good vibes. I love fixed camera horror games. Okay, so that's where the armor key is. That one right there. I love fixed camera horror games more than any other type of horror game by far, because it's just so nice. Oh, we're going through this door now. I didn't think this door would open. There we go with the special animation and everything. We're outside in some sort of courtyard area. I don't like the sound of that. Oh shit. Bunch of oh, there's a bunch of graves here. Wonderful. Just the thing you want to see in someone's home. A graveyard. And I heard the howling of dogs in the distance. That guy is big chillin'. Look at him. He's got the look on his face of someone who's like, yeah, it is what it is. Ain't much you can do about it. A tomb engraved with the picture of an angel. There's an indentation of the shape of an arrowhead. An arrowhead, you say? And this just conveniently fits right in. Wow. How awesome. Let's go down into the underground. Surely nothing bad will happen here. A stone statue with a hole where the eyes should be. A stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. A stone statue with a hole where the nose should be. A stone statue with a hole where the mouth should be. Well, I mean, it could just be an open mouth, but okay. And what does it say? A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Will you take the Book of Curses? Sure. Why not? Let's examine the Book of Curses. There's a key. Yes, I'll remove the key. We got the mansion key. And the Book of Curses is now open. What does it say? The four masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. I'm gonna guess the big coffin above me is evil. I'm gonna sound like an old man when I say this, but they really just don't make games like this anymore. They don't make them like they used to. That guy's still just big chillin' over there. But unfortunately for him, he has something I want. Oh, and his head is cool. Yes, sir, you do. You have this. Which is shotgun shells. Now, I don't have a shotgun, but you never know. This is locked from the other side. Okay, cool. Oh, we didn't examine that key, did we? We should examine that key. A mansion key. With a sword on the back. But yeah, they really just don't make games like this anymore. And I don't mean in the sense of like, oh, games aren't spooky anymore. Games aren't well made anymore. No, games are very well made. Right? there's tons of horror games with lots of atmosphere and good sound design. I just mean specifically, no one is making fixed camera games. And I really wish they were. Should be ammo here? No, okay. Is it over here? No. There's ammo hidden somewhere. Oh. Okay. I'm like out of ammo, so I can't deal with this other guy. I need to go in here. It's locked. And I'm armor, okay. Got in here. It's locked. Armor. No! Okay, well, this guy used up my last bit of ammo, but he does seem to actually be dead. Will you take the wooden mount? Sure, why not? Tank control games? Yeah, tank control games. That's a way of putting it. It's not okay, so like the tank controls themselves, that is something that I like, but it's not necessarily just the tank controls that make me go, yeah, that's what I like about this game. It's really just the atmosphere that comes with having fixed camera angles is unmatched, right? You can't achieve this sort of thing with a third-person camera. Right, because all of the can't carry anymore. But that's no good. I need to carry more, especially this. Okay, because I gotta find somewhere to use items or something. Them getting to choose your view, yeah. So like every modern horror game is either every modern like AAA horror gamers, right, is either like third-person shooter or first-person shooter, and those are great for some things, but when it comes to creating an atmosphere where like you're uncertain of what's around the next corner, like you can't really do that in games where you have full control over the camera. Okay, there should be a save room down here next to this guy here, if I remember correctly. And I do remember correctly. I'm gonna shut up for a moment though, because this music is beautiful. Okay. This is, no joke, one of my favorite tracks in video games ever. It's not something that you can just sit and listen to, like on a YouTube playlist, you know? You don't just pull this up and just jam to it. But anytime throughout this game that you hear this song, it's one of the moments that you can be like, oh, okay, I can relax. And I think the unusual sounds in the background, I don't know what instrument they use to achieve these sort of howling sounds in the background, but they're just beautiful. Here we go. We got our first item box. We got things in the item box, like a closet key and some ink ribbons. I didn't put those there, so how did they get there? Well, let's go ahead and put the shotgun shells, the green herb. Yeah, let's go put those in there. And let's examine this. Here. Closet key. There's a design of a female's side face, beautifully embossed on the key. Huh. And then on the ground here, we have a fuel canteen. Okay. And then over here, we have kerosene to fill our fuel canteen. Now, unfortunately, we've got 3 zombies right outside of the store. And no way to really deal with them because we don't have any defensive items and we're out of ammo. So we must equip our knife and hope that this is enough. Hint, it's not going to be. We're going to have to navigate around them in some way. Doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Go through anyway? Hell yeah. Why not? Fuck it. Ooh, we ball. Okay. Don't know where we are. This is someplace new. Let's go through the big double doors. And what's this? Another place new. So let's just go in the first door we see again. This is sure a strange room. Whatever could be going on in here. Oh, we got another defensive knife. So let's go ahead and take that. And let's look around a bit. Picture stand and bronze statues. There's nothing of interest here. Well, maybe nothing of interest to you, Jill. Oh, what's this on the wall? Will I take the shotgun? Yeah, don't mind if I do. I could always use a shotgun, and I did just happen to find some shotgun shells. Let's go ahead and equip that there shotgun. All in all, this was a pretty successful adventure. Oh no. Well, that's just... The door won't open? What do you mean the door won't open? By going back in here, the door won't open.
What did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Beautiful that they do the animation like that. Nice attention to detail.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Okay, folks, time to wrap it up. It's been a great playthrough. We got to the point of the video game where nothing else matters anymore. He said the sandwich line. Now, it's not as good as the original sandwich line from the original RE1, where he says, "Whoa, you were almost a Jill sandwich." Oh, Lorelai says, "Redeem the plant. Redeem the plant. Water the plant." Lorelai redeemed water the plant, so I'm taking a sip of water. Please also hydrate. Yeah, it's not as good as the original where he says you were almost a Jill sandwich, but it is a pretty banging line, I'm not gonna lie. So, let's go back this way. Can we go through this door? We can still go through this door, so that's good. Okay. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna burn the shit. Oh. We can't burn the shit out of him. That's not good. I really needed that lighter. Oh boy. We're gonna go grab that lighter real quick because that dead guy on the floor might be a problem. Oh, there's a note on the floor. Wonder if I can read the note. Okay. So for the time being, we put away the pistol. Put away the wooden mount. We're gonna need more space than that, though. I have to put away something else, too. So let's go ahead and put away the shield. Get a knife in the head, sir. You dead? I'm just gonna assume you're dead. There's no knob on this door. I can't go through. I've unlocked it. Yippee. Where are we? We're over here now. Wherever here is. As you can see, this game's a bit of a labyrinth. It can be very easy to get lost very quickly. Okay. Will I take the dog whistle? Yeah, I'll take the dog whistle. Why not? You've received a crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near the damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for the both of us. John Tolman. Okay. Let me grab the handgun magazine there. And then the lighter. An open journal. The pages are blank. No, I need the lighter is what I need. Oh, give me... Jill. Cooperate with me here, woman. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is very, very simple. Gonna light this fucker on fire here. Ah, yes, such good controls. No, that was a matter of, like... the camera angle is just weird for picking stuff up there. You can't blame the controls for that. And I'm gonna burn this fucker here, because... I don't know. Seems like a good idea to maybe burn the bodies. You know? Just in case. We're gonna refill on them their kerosene, and we're gonna put the shotgun away. Swap it out for the handgun. We're full on items again, but actually, once we reload, we'll have one space, so that'll be fine. There we go. Does this note on the floor mean anything? It does. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. Oh, there we go. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact, they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. 1, incineration, and 2, destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You will need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. About half of the kerosene still remains. Not so fun fact, Jill is the 32nd most popular video game character in the terms of the amount of research materials made of her, putting her rank just behind Pikachu. You didn't need to add that part. You really didn't need to add that part. Okay, so I know we burnt those other 2 just now, right? But we're also going to burn this one because this is a tight corridor space and I don't want this guy coming back to life. Okay, but who is top 3? I feel like you could make a guess on who top 3 is. It's probably like 2B, Diva, and like Peach. Those would be my guesses. Will I take the green herb? Yes, I will take the green herb. An unlit fireplace. I'll go ahead and fucking light it then. Light the fireplace. No? Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. According to one website, Tifa Lockhart, Twilight Sparkle, Lucario. Okay. Twilight Sparkle is not a video game character. Those other 2 do not surprise me, though. I wasn't thinking about Tifa when I mentioned what I think the top 3 were, but yeah, Tifa is definitely up there, right? Okay. There are My Little Pony video games, though. Yeah, but there's video games of like everything. If you're gonna qualify that, then like you could make any video game, anything into a video game character. Okay, we're gonna put the kerosene away for now, and the lighter, just to have a little bit of extra space. Honestly, actually, I'm suspicious. Is there something under the stairs? No? I had never checked under those stairs, to my memory. The doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Yep, we're gonna go through this. It's gonna probably break, and then we're not gonna be able to come back through, but it's fine. Nothing on the shelf. It's locked. The Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. Okay. It's locked. An emblem of armor is carved into the lock. You thought Jill would be like top 20? Yeah, she's fallen out of favor, you know? When was the last video game Jill was in that was popular? My guess is Resident Evil 5, which was like 15 years ago or some shit. Oh. We're outside. I don't like it here. No! Spooky dog! Leave me alone, dog. There's something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Oh no. Puppy, leave me alone. puppy dog is gonna be the death of me. It was locked, right? Yeah, it's locked. That's the armor. We need the armor key more than we need anything right now. So, I think we should go get the armor key. Or die trying. Oh, this is what we need the board for, to board up this window. Right? Or that window. Oh, hey, wait. Do I know this room? Is this the room with the piano? I feel like I know this room. No, this is a bathroom. Okay, I'm an idiot. I don't know this room. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug? Yeah, why not? Just stick your hand into the dirty bathwater. Why not? Bro was just chilling. Jill, shoot him. Shoot him, Jill. It's not that difficult. Or crush his head, okay. And there's a knife in there. Or a dagger, rather. The game makes the distinction between a knife and a dagger because daggers are a specific item, you know. So I should make the distinction too. Okay, I came in here just to make Jill puke. And see, that's how bad he smells after he's taken a bath. Imagine how bad he smelled before he took a bath. You used a lockpick. Awesome. I picked a lock. Doesn't look like it goes to a particularly pleasant place, but... Oh. Not dealing with that. We'll come back here when we get the shotgun again. Or more health. And where does this go? Oh, okay, this should have... Shit. Oh, we're probably dead here. We're probably dead here. I was gonna say, this should have some ammo. And it does. Oh, we're dead. I knew it. Rest in peace, Jill. You only get one chance at life, and she lost hers. How sad. Anyway, time for some
Resident Evil.
And you know what? Let's put Chris in this stupid outfit. Because why not? I mean, look how stupid it looks. But yeah, if we go over here, right? This Jill here and this Jill here, they are two entirely different people with two entirely different designs. It's crazy, right? This is not the same person as this. Same thing with Chris. This guy here and this guy here look nothing alike. It's more egregious if you look at this Chris Redfield from 5 and Chris Redfield from 7, right? But like, man. Okay. Chris Redfield time. It looks like he is 12. Well.
Alpha team is flying around.
Okay. We've already seen this cutscene. The only cutscene that's going to be any different is the...
There are only 3 STARS members left now.
Yeah.
Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
Look how fucking 2001
He's...
No. What was that?
My lord, look at him.
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Take
Yeah.
care. What, you sound like you know that I'm gonna die. Oh, hi, Cryo. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so the thing about Chris is that, if I remember correctly, he has more HP than Jill, but he has fewer item slots. So, you know, that's fun. There's no blood here this time. Why is Chris straight out of a Tony Hawk game right now? Because we have one of the alternate costumes on. Because look at it, man. Look at it. This is... this is what cool guys dressed like in 2002. You know? You got your cargo pants, you got your t-shirt on over a long sleeve shirt. You got your beanie and your sunglasses. Oh, and don't forget your sports bag. Chris looks like a guy named Brad who's really into longboarding and surfing on the beach. Oh no, I gotta run away. Ah, it's a Zambo. I need to go tell Wesker and Jill about the Zambo. They're gone. Oh no.
Wesker? Jill? Where did they go?
Well, they dropped a gun, so there's that at least. Will you take handgun? I will take handgun. Let's go check out the mansion. Oh no, it's locked. But will you take finger guns? No, I won't have any of that. I should equip the gun. Oh no, it's the third time we've seen this jump scare. Although it's not really a jump scare, I guess. Okay. Okay, well, we gotta use the dagger this time because we weren't as lucky. But you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna push this back over. Trap the Zambo in there, so he can't do shit. Haha. What a fool. Well, we've got a gun. So, you know, that's good. guess we could go kill that guy now. Since Barry wasn't here to do it for us. Oh, Kenneth. How sad. Thanks for the videotape, bud. You know me, I love home videos. Let me grab them there. Herbs. We're gonna have to combine these herbs, I think, because Chris does not have enough space. Look at all these pockets he's got, right? 1, 2, 3 pockets on the left side. 1, 2, 3 pockets on the right side. Although I guess the holster there is blocking the 1 pocket. So he's got like 5 pockets total plus the bag on his back, and yet he can only hold 6 items total. Kind of a chump. Combine. Make some green powder. We can snort that later if we need to. Dang it. Okay, sir. Oh, Chris is gonna die right away, isn't he? This will be a real short one if Chris just dies. Oh, look, an arrow. Whatever could that be for? Oh, shit. No. Take this off, okay. Now he's dead. We almost are too, but it's fine. Shiny blue gem, shiny blue gem. I'm gonna steal a shiny blue gem. What's the over-under, guys? You think I'm gonna make it further with Chris than I did with Jill? Because so far, it is not looking good. For sure, you'll do it. But barely. Oh. Such confidence. Oh, I should reload. Did Jill become a sandwich? No, she didn't become a sandwich. She almost became a sandwich, but not quite. Come here. I know you're there. Okay, Chris. Are you the worst shot in history, or... It's a book. A spooky book of curses. Oh no. And now we have a mansion key, which is actually a sword key. Okay. So we can come back and get these shotgun shells later because Chris does not have the space to spare to grab them right now. He doesn't have as much inventory as Jill does, which honestly makes the game more difficult. You'd think since he has higher health, the game would be easier for him, but honestly, as far as I see it, and as far as I remember it on my playthroughs before, the game is more difficult for him. Having those 2 extra inventory slots is a big deal. Use the sword key. That's right, the sword goes into the square hole. Okay, this is the dog room, but on the opposite side. Right? Yeah. So actually, we're gonna turn the fuck around. And actually, I think there should be... No, I was gonna say there should be, like, ammo somewhere around here, but... I'm trying to remember something. Can I take the sword key and place it into the shield keys hole? Right, remember, so if we go over this way and we go to that one room with the contraption, can we place this key into that contraption? I don't remember if we can. I want to say that you can't, right? But my memory is a bit foggy. Was it this way or is it the opposite direction? We're gonna die to birds. We might die to birds. I didn't think shooting them would trigger them like that. I don't know why I didn't think shooting them would trigger them, but yeah, let's go this direction real quick. Take out this Zambo over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, you're not dead. Now you're dead. Oh, now you're not. You're still not dead. Wow. Are you dead for real this time? Wow. Sir. You really like to play this game, but you fake me out. Okay, now you're dead. But I am out of ammo. I got 5 bullets left. Yeah, we really need that armor key. It's got a lot of doors to unlock, that key does. That's the Energizer zombie right there. Yeah. Do they still make those commercials with the Energizer bunny? Mmm, tasty. Okay, so there's a Zambo on the floor. There's a small old key here, which opens something, I'm sure. Gotta take the defensive dagger. Okay. The dishes are crawling with maggots. Power's not on. Hey guy, are you up? No, you're not up? Okay, cool. Thanks for the key. Oh no. What's this? Oh no! See you later, bozos! What do we think the old key is for? I don't know if I've seen anything that's like a small lock, you know? You gonna attack me? No? Okay, we're cool. Sorry about killing your friend, birds. Resident Evil 4 taught me that shooting birds gives me treasure. There's an herb. Don't mind if I do. But Dark Souls taught you to drop items for them? Yeah, but Dark Souls is newer than this game is. So it doesn't count. I mean, Resident Evil 4 is newer than this game is too, but ignore that. Okay. Will you take the mansion key? It's a different shape than the key I'm currently have on me, but we'll try. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay. So clearly, that is not the solution. Some other key obviously fits into that indentation, and that's how you deal with it. But okay. I think just right behind here is actually where the armor key is needed. No, that's a helmet. Okay. Oop. Okay, then we gotta go back the direction that we went with Jill. Which is to say, I don't remember which direction. Because this place is like a maze. So we'll just wander around for a bit. I'm sure that'll go fine. We need to come back here for any reason? No, right? The fuck? That guy is running too. Oh. Oh no! I know you. You are dead. Well, I thought I was far enough away from him, but apparently not. Nice. Yeah. I knew he was going to explode. I didn't remember if if you could do that though. So apparently you just can't shoot him in that room. You just gotta run from him. Let's take a look at the invisible enemy section mode, and then call it a day, I think.
Resident Evil.
He had like 20 grenades on him. That's basically a nuke. You're right. You're right. It's true. Look at how cool she is. She's wearing tactical gear and goggles. Isn't she so cool, guys? Okay, so this cutscene's still there, but the zombie's invisible. Oh no, whatever will you do? Pretty sure Barry still shoots him. Because, you know, it'd be great if there was an open
Barry!
scene where it's like, Barry, look, there's a monster. They're like,
Look out! It's a monster!
No, but he's perfectly visible there. Oh well. Okay, and we come in here, Wesker's gone. And we look around for the Wesker. I wonder, can you just go upstairs and then immediately come back downstairs and be like, he's not there? Or do you actually have to look around? Nope, you don't actually have to look around. Okay, he gives us the lockpick,
Thanks.
and then he goes on his merry way. Thanks, Bear. And we come over this way, and oh no, Barry's not here. But he said he was gonna be here. How could he? Whatever will we do without Barry? Then we look down this hallway and we're like, oh, there's nothing there. Except there is. There is something there. Yeah, so this game mode is basically just for people that were like, I'm so good at this game, it wouldn't even matter if I could see the enemies. And that's interesting, that's cool, but that will never be me because I will never spend enough time on this game, on any game really, to have everything memorized. This game is really neat, and the more you play it, the more rewarding it is, but also, I've got too many games to be focusing on one game. I played through this twice. I had a really good time both times I played through it, and then I moved on with my life. Even though I would consider this one of my favorite horror games. It's a game I think that is better revisited not too often. You know? Oh, I never grabbed the defensive knife. That guy fucks me up big time. There? Oh, are you not there? Wait, you can see them in the mirror? Yeah, you can. Oh no, we're dead. How terrible. You did have Dark Souls 2 remastered? You mean memorized? Okay. That's gonna be it for the stream today, folks. I just really wanted to play a little bit of Resident Evil on stream because I'm a massive hypocrite. I don't like remakes except for the ones that I like. And this is one of the ones that I like. And I think it's mostly attributed to the fact that I played this one first. If I had played the original Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1 first, I would probably have the same stance on this remake that I do with every remake, which is just, it's not the original. So why bother? Right? But this is a cool game. It's fun. I like it. Off stream, I'll probably just do, a playthrough of my own. But yeah. It's not quite as long as I was hoping. I was really hoping to go a little over 2.5 hours without dying, but those dogs fucked me up big time. So thanks so much for tuning in. And on Wednesday, we will play something. And then on Friday, we'll have our big Halloween stream where we will do a long stream of the one game that I have been asked to play by one particular person more than anything else, which is, as far as I'm aware, a horror game, but I don't actually know. And that game is Inscription. So yes, on Halloween we'll be playing Inscription, on Wednesday we'll be playing something. So, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.